Hjärtligt välkomna ska ni vara till Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest. Med mig, eran värd Monolithus. Och vi kör igång. På en gång. Med lite mer action. Lite snack, mycket verkstad. Ska vi hoppas på i dagens episod. Om det vill starta för mig, det vill säga. Gärna någon gång i år kanske. Nu typ. Ja. Där så. Tja.
What's up, brother? You enlightened?
Yes. Give him the flyer.
I see. Welcome to the Brotherhood. The bishop will see you upstairs.
Biskopen. Ja, han är inte så trevlig, den här biskopen vi ska träffa. Eller, ja, han är väl rätt så trevlig, men... vad jag inte gillar det här stället, alltså. Och här står hon och ser livrad ut.
Hey, did you get summoned? You're going upstairs to see the bishop.
What are you talking about?
You're new to the Brotherhood, huh? Just got enlightened. I've been here a few days. When the bishop wants to see you, you'll be summoned, and then you go up these stairs up to the temple.
The temple, what goes on up there?
I don't know. I mean, I hear things, but I haven't been summoned. I had a friend snuck up there a few days ago. Said she saw things, bad things. Yeah.
What did she see?
Blood. She said, blood everywhere. She saw a few of the summoned. Tried to talk to them, but they just stared at her with these woo blank looks, you know. One of them started reaching for her, and she ran away.
Maybe the Brotherhood isn't all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah. I know. The bishop said we have to shed our earthly fears on our journey to the ninth circle. But I'm scared to go upstairs. I just want to go home. You know, I want to go home.
Ja, då kan du ta Come here, I have something that will surprise, så dricker du hennes blod. Nu har jag fullt blod så jag behöver inte det, men don't worry, you don't have to worry about the bishop anymore. Combat-musiken startar. Varför kommer jag aldrig ihåg att sätta poäng i Auspex? Jag kanske skulle göra det nu. Fast är det någonting annat jag skulle vilja ha? Fan, vi kör... vi håller kvar de här poängerna lite grann. Ja, just det. Här uppe finns det då zombies. Väldigt många zombies. Väldigt många zombies. inte ihåg vart den går här. Oj då! Men fan obehaglig alltså. Det ska finnas ett hål i golvet här någonstans. Men jag kommer inte ihåg. Ja, här är det. Nu är vi på rätt håll. Eller? Ja, här är det.
Welcome, brother. I see we've been enlightened. Are you searching for something? Do you seek the truth? You come to the right place, brother. We got more truth here than we can handle.
Are you the leader of the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle?
They call me Bishop Vic, Shepherd of the Damned. Your midnight guide through our last days here on Earth. Do you feel it, brother? The curtain being drawn back at last, drawn back by my hand, by the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle.
Are you talking about Gehenna?
Gehenna, Judgment Day, the apocalypse again. Brother, you are too indoctrinated into the antiquated beliefs of this material world. There is no rhyme or reason, no all-powerful and terrible God to watch over their children. You talk of disease. What about the disease that you and I both carry? Our flesh remade into nothing more than an abomination, feeding on our brothers and sisters like so many cattle. What God watched over me when that demon tore into my neck and made me into this monster you see before you? No, brother. There is no God who would tolerate such a thing. And so I have become God. And the diseases I carry to the masses will bring about an end of my own making. Until we have all journeyed below into the Ninth Circle.
You've lost your mind, Vic. This is insanity.
The time for words has come and gone, my brother. You and I will take those last steps together and see what truth lies behind the curtain. Let the night fall forever on this cursed earth, and let the fruits of my labor bring a long and bloody harvest.
Wait, I know we can work this out. Oh. Fan, det var en törde då. Så där då. Blood purge for the win. Det var Vic, the Bishop. Kan den gå in här nu? Nej. Ja, hur som haver, nu har vi då mördat loss. Nu ska vi prata först med regenten här, med Maximilian Strauss. Och vi ska även ta och spara här. Fall det skulle krascha igen. Ja men tjena Max.
Hello.
Do you have a few minutes to talk with me?
Of course.
I solved the problem with the epidemic.
You have? Impressive, young one. What exactly was the source of the epidemic?
It was a blood cult headed by a vampire named Bishop Vic, a plague bearer.
Tell me of this so-called bishop.
He wanted to bring about the end of the world.
I see. That end may very well be upon us. But to business. I have a debt to pay you for your services.
Yes, you do.
If you so desire, I can give to you a unique talisman that might be of use in the future. If that does not interest you, I can compensate you with hard currency. You decide.
I'll take the item that you're talking about.
A wise choice, Needmate. True power lies not in wealth, but in the things it affords you. You have done well. Your status is much raised here at the Chantry. Perhaps you might have a place here with us sometime in the future.
I hope so. A few more questions.
What is it you would like to know?
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Nej, då var det inget mer. I'm out of here, see ya. Nu ska vi se vad vi fick utav en dag. Bloodstar. Blood buff has twice the duration. Så det är rätt nice. Pengar kommer och pengar går, men unika talismaner kvarstår och så vidare. Och vi har även då, som han sa, raised our reputation among the Chantry, bla bla bla. Och ett steg närmare att bli en fullfjädrad medlem utav klanen då. Av Tremere-klanen. Och nu ska vi prata med Damsel i the last round. Och sen blir det main quest. Då ska vi dra och prata med prinsen. För jag kom på det förut att jag har ju helt glömt bort att göra det. Ej. Nåväl. Det har varit så mycket snackande och fram och tillbaka nu så det är svårt att komma ihåg allt. All the plague bearers are dead.
You killed all of them? You? So I guess you want me to thank you or something? Damn it. Thanks, okay? Well, cool for now, but just don't go bragging to everybody about it.
You're not so bad either, Damsel. Still a bitch, but in a good way.
Righteous. You know, you just may have an anarch soul. I'll let you chew on that, Cammy. Some of the boys might have overheard our conversation and gotten the impression I've gone soft. Somebody in this joint's gonna lack the restraint to keep their mouths shut.
Maybe. See you, Damsel.
Sorry, Henry. But I got the whole city shouting in my ear right now. We'll have to rant some other night.
Okay. Ja. Då är det mot prinsen. För nu tror jag inte vi har... Ja, vi ska prata med Patty också. Just det måste vi göra. Jag hatar den karaktären alltså. Nej, han tär. Nej. Så drygröstad och jävlig. Men. Så jävla högt. Fan vad nervös jag skulle vara om jag var i en sån här stad. Där det finns såna här höga byggnader. Jag får ångest bara av att titta upp där. Huva. Usch. Vad sa? Jo, Pat ska vi ta hand om. Eller... Nej, vi kan spara på uppdraget så länge faktiskt. Det är ju en Masquerade Redemption och vet jag aldrig ifall vi skulle råka bryta mot det. Så det kan vara bra att spara på dem kanske. Hej Shunk. Oj. Nu hakar jag till igen. Det gör det nästan alltid när den kommer in här av någon anledning.
Hey there, Chief. Small world, huh? Yep, after that gallery, I didn't think I'd be able to get a job guarding a room full of jack squat from the Boogity Man. But then I get a call offering me this sweet night shift slot, and I'm back in the security game. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Chief?
Yep, I'm here to see LaCroix.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Sebastian LaCroix.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Shunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Right. Be seeing you, Shunk. Och när man då pratar med honom så kommer en hiss här. Så inte att spara här ifall det skulle krascha. Inget jätteviktigt att göra det inför en prata med honom så, men ja. Och där är den där stora jäveln.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Yes, that is.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
None at all.
That is the answer I'd like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
I'd say yes, sir.
Excellent. Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually, in Napoleon's ranks. There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes, go on.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
What do you need me to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
Here's what he said.
Nothing I haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, Most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the day.
I am, but I had some questions first.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
I had some questions about people.
Yes,
Yourself.
it's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago. When I graduated from the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
What clan are you?
I'm Ventrue, but I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my counsel.
I had questions about someone else.
Yes?
Beckett.
You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits.
Questions about someone else?
Yes?
Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of chaos. Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark.
I had questions about someone else.
Yes?
That guy standing behind you.
He's my sheriff. When there is a problem that words are wasted on, I send him. The less one sees of him, the better.
I had a question about something else.
Which is...
The Camarilla.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
The one?
Which is...
The Sabbat.
Every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind, or you would have woken under the ground, forced to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages, bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
I had a question about something else.
Which is...
The Ankaran sarcophagus.
All I know about the Ankaran sarcophagus is what I've heard on the news. It was found during an archaeological excavation in Turkey, and it appears ancient. There could be nothing but dust inside. However, that does not discount the possibility of it containing some kindred artifact, or even a mummy. All of these evidence of the supernatural, and therefore potentially damaging to us. As for it containing an ancient kindred, the Camarilla does not put stock in the actuality of antediluvians. They're myths. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
Okay, I'm ready to go to the Dane.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus. We'll talk later. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Oh, okay. Jag gillar hur det brinner här. Chunk. Ja, då sa han att det finns en liten båtajävel som väntar på oss i Santa Monica. Så nu ska vi dra tillbaka till första delen.
Need a ride?
Yeah, just drive. Är det någonting annat jag ska göra när jag ändå är här? Ja just det, jag ska prata med dem. Okej. Då ska vi till stranden, ja. Och detta är ett sånt uppdrag där det finns lite, alltså när vi ska ombord på båtajävel där, så finns det lite olika sätt att göra uppdrag på, men man ska ju inte döda en massa, för det är ju som han sa, det är ju ett skepp som är fullt med poliser. Och det är ju inte så jävla smidigt att döda en massa poliser. Men ja, vi ska visa ett ganska smidigt sätt att göra det på. Om det går. Som jag vill. Men det får vi se. Här nere på stranden i alla fall så kommer vi hitta en... vad fan heter det? Ja, Mercurio är här i alla fall. Han är läkt. Och frisk och kry.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
You look like you're feeling better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Helped close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
I need some info.
Concerning?
People.
Who exactly?
Yourself.
What's to tell? I can get anything anyone wants at any time. I'd say it's my...
Ja, men det har vi redan hört.
Who exactly?
Prince LaCroix.
Only seen him a few times. The way I understand it, the guy's untouchable. And I've never seen him without his muscle, that sheriff. Just so you understand, my loyalties are all but written in blood. So my opinion of the guy is moot.
I had questions about somebody else.
Who exactly?
The Sabbat.
Your typical bloodthirsty movie villain variety vampire. A few years back, I was on bodyguard duty for one of the old boys. Me, a couple of ghouls, and some young vampire types like you. The Sabbat hit us. Tried to pull a dine and dash. Just two of us walked away. And one was the elder.
I had questions about something else.
Concerning?
Places.
Specifically?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica's quiet mostly. That is till you came to town. Not a lot of operators or police here, which is why I like it. Not a beach person personally, but there are some beautiful sunsets. I guess you wouldn't be interested in that though, would you?
Some other places.
Specifically?
Downtown LA.
Downtown's a mess, always has been. I get called down there sometimes. Nines' people, LaCroix's people, a lot of tension in the air. A lot of drugs and a lot of crime. Sometimes I offload extra inventory, but I avoid downtown when I can.
I had some questions about some other things.
Concerning?
Weapons.
Specifically?
A sniper rifle.
Not easy, even in this country. A military-grade sniper rifle with 50 caliber ammo could take a man apart at quite a distance. Makes the Secret Service nervous. I can, however, get my hands on a SWAT rifle. Decent kind.
I was looking for some other weapons.
Specifically?
A combat shotgun.
What you want is a Spaz 15. I got a connection for those, but I haven't seen him in a while. I think he's in Mexico. As soon as he gets back, I'll have a few of them. Putting together a Dragon's Breath, too. Sort of. Spits WP rounds. A few nights' work.
I was looking for some other weapons.
Specifically?
A flamethrower.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of requests for those. I blame the movies. Everybody thinks they're a riot till they set their friends on fire. Not very easy to get hold of. I got a Vegas connection for those. Last time I was out there, I had to shoot my way to the state line.
I was looking for some other weapons.
Specifically?
A tactical nuke.
Only a lunatic would want that kind of ordnance. That's why they got them in Washington.
Let's see what you're selling. Och så är det lite ammunition här till att börja med och sen så... Ja. kan man köpa lite andra grejer senare. Bland annat då ett sniper rifle och sånt. Och det är rätt så jävla användbart. Ja, det är ju lika bra att behålla. Men vi ska se, här har vi lite grejer att sälja. Nej, den kan jag inte sälja. Så nu har jag lite grejer som jag ska ge till Lily.
Hi.
How did it go with E?
This life's been hard on him. Both of us. But he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there. As long as we're together.
Good luck to both of you. Ja, vänta här nu. You probably want your stuff back then. Here, take it.
Thank you.
Keep your love alive. Goodbye. Pratar vi med honom? Do you know who doesn't?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
If he's killed with the holy stake, sure. Interested in purchasing it?
Okay, but first I had another question. How about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
Sure, if it's unicorn blood.
Unicorn blood?
Oh, there can be vampires, but no such thing as unicorns.
I'll buy it. I'm gonna go get some money. Come back in a little while.
Yeah, I may also find some special chewing gum to erode your fangs.
Fucking mayhem, bro.
Och han bara stammar, den här snubben, så han har ingen idé att prata med. Och sen har vi hon som kan typ förutse saker, men henne ska vi inte prata med riktigt än.
Brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome, E. Keep her safe.
We're going to be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you want.
I'll think about that. Thanks, E. Good luck. Och här har vi då båten. Det här uppdraget kan verkligen gå åt helvete snabbt om man inte är försiktig. Vänta, precis. Ja, karisma är det. Just det. Så vi har ju vår persuasion lite. Jag vet inte exakt hur mycket man behöver för detta, men det kan komma till bra användning senare också. Polisen här framme i alla fall kan vi prata med utan att det röjer uppdraget. Så vi tar och gör det.
Yo, Pally, over here.
Oh, for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
Och då, ja, nu har vi tillräckligt hög persuasion här för he didn't tell me this was a formal affair.
Jeez. What kind of wood steam? Don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator or a Coast Guard guy, something. Didn't you ever see Fletch? Were they just handing out those diplomas nowadays?
Enough. We need to do this fast if we want no one to get caught.
All right, look. I got you a copy of the initial report, and I can get you into the cabin, but you gotta make yourself real scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you, and no goddamn flash photography brainchild.
Where do I go?
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Got it.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Understood.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
Yep, got it all.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Okay.
Hides to Jacobson. Anderson. Hides to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a Bolivian whale. Yeah?
Och då är det den här snubben vi väntar på att han ska röra på sig. Ja, vi fick då en vänta, vad fick vi från? Police report, ja. Det var en av de 3 grejer vi behövde göra. Rakt fram är det bara snuter. Så vi behöver The Ship Manifest och så behöver vi se sarkofagen också. Kom igen. Fetthörd. Det var inte bra. Ja, jag skulle spara på den här poängen ändå. Jag är en ifrån. Det var inte bra alls där. För där inne finns manifester. Men här inne har vi i alla fall control tror jag man ska göra. Ja, och så är det Lighthouse. Deckcams on. Så, och unlock doors borde det funka också. Så. Och då tar vi en titt på de här. Så, det är klart. Vi får se om dörren är öppen nu då. Ja, vad bra. Här har vi manifestet. Så. Och så enkelt var det. Jag tror vi är klara nu. You have successfully completed your task aboard Elizabeth Day. Ja. Är man en Nosferatu till exempel så eller en Malkavian så blir det här lite svårare. För ja. En Nosferatu ser ut som de gör och Malkavian ser ju galna så det. Men det var det. Det gick precis så smidigt, ja, nästan så smidigt som jag hade hoppats på. Jaha, ja, så går väl också att göra. Ska jag inte springa upp här och hämta en grej. Det kommer att bli ett main quest till i dagens avsnitt. Jag vet inte om jag hinner klart med ett dock, men det borde gå ganska smidigt. För jag tror vi har gjort alla sidoquest vi kan göra nu. Det är den. Bubble Bum. En av de itemsna som jag tror vi kan, om jag minns rätt i alla fall, så kan vi sälja det till nej, idioten här nere. Eller om jag minns det kan vara en sån här grej de har lagt till i moddet. Eller i patchen eller någonting, jag vet inte. Hur som haver. Vi är klara här nere. Så det är det. Jag skulle behöva lite blod, ser jag. Bloodbuff kostar ju ganska mycket blod att använda. Men... Ja. Just det, nej, nu är han som stod här som vi brukar suga blod på. Hans bil har ju hämtats nu. Så han kommer inte längre finnas tillgänglig. Tyvärr. Men det finns ju lite andra potentiella targets. Till exempel han som brukar gå och ställa sig och pissa i hörnet. Eller bakom containern här. Om han vill... Jajamän. Här kommer han. Som på beställning. Ta och spara här också. Så. Nej, jag misstänkte att det skulle gå åt helvete. Jag vet inte varför. Det är väl för att jag har så låg unarmed, men när de är i trance så tror jag det ska gå ändå liksom. Nej, vi får skitigt. Eller kan jag höja? Jag har ändå 4 i unarmed, jag menar det... Ja. Sen det hjälper. Ja, nu kan jag inte ladda nu mer. Kommer det väl stå polishunting här strax. Eller? Vart det ingenting taget? Jag måste vara den sämsta vampyren i hela stan. Ja. Jaha, han bara gick tillbaka och ställde sig och pissade. Det här är ju bara löjligt. Nej, det verkar vara lugnt. Ja, nu har han pissat klart i alla fall.
Hop in.
Då är vi till downtown. Ah, just det.
Hey, I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
That's hard to do these nights. You look much better. I'm glad.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. It can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Of course, Heather, I would love for you to stay with me.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
Wait for me at my place. I can't have you following me around. It's dangerous.
I know where you live. I took there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I do anything for you.
My dear Heather, what did I ever do without you? I'll see you later. Så ja, det är Heather då som vi räddade på Santa Monica sjukhuset, som vi gav blod till. Det är därför hon är lite, eller väldigt betuttad i oss, för vampyrblod har ju den effekten att de binds till en, eller vad man ska säga. Så om man åker tillbaka till Santa Monica och drar upp till lägenheten där vi bor, så kommer hon vara där tills vidare. Men i alla fall, en hackare till som vanligt.
Evening, Chief. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. His seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
How's it going, Shunk?
You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hard-working, decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
Your self-delusion is spectacular. I'm sure he appreciates that you're here to protect him, so you Shunk. Och då kommer hissen ner. Och nu kommer det vara lite folk uppe hos prinsen.
I've said all I need to for now.
Hej Maximilian! Oj, det buggar sig hans rock.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Everyone on board was massacred. There weren't any survivors.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicate it was opened from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in. The parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
This involves me somehow, doesn't it?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. The Sabbat's appearance has put the Primogen on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into and have him contact us.
Certainly. Is that all?
Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course.
Thank you, sir. Now about Grout.
Yes, about Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
I have a few questions to ask before I go.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
Our people?
Yes.
The Primogen.
They are the representatives of their clans, though more often than not they represent their own best interests. They stay close to power, but are too fearful of the consequences to wield it. Nonetheless, I seek their counsel on occasion.
I had a question about something else.
Which is?
Never mind, I'm ready to go see Grout.
When we hear from Grout, he may come back. Until then.
Goodbye. Ja. Och för att då ta oss till Grout så ska vi prata med taxichauffören. Och då kör han oss till den villan. Eller herrgården eller vad man nu ska kalla det.
Going somewhere.
Just Men först ska vi dra och prata lite med Heather, tänkte jag. Jag behöver lite blod ändå och kan ge oss det. Och så kan hon ge en lite saker och ting då och då. Nu till exempel så fick vi en ring utav henne. Så det är nice. Ja, du står ju ändå här, så varför inte pröva? Hehe. Nej, feed attempt failed. Jag vet inte hur hög arm jag behöver för att det ska gå bättre, men... Vi ska även kolla våran mail, för jag tror vi har fått lite uppdrag. Nu ska vi se, det är det jag. Det var ett tag sedan vi var här. Ja, repaid favors. I'll set you up from Mercurio. Någon jävla reklam. Och det här är någonting som är nytt. Som kommer från modden då. Och det är väl det här gänget som jag attackerar, eller ett av gängen som jag attackerar i parkeringsgarage åt Fat Larry. De kontaktar mig och ger mig ett jobb. Och ja, det är bara ni läser. Jag orkar inte läsa. Men ja, de vill att jag ska döda någon jävel i parkeringsgarage. Eller ja, nere i parkeringsgarage igen. Hej Heather.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting here just like you asked. Your place is, nice.
It may not be much, but it's mine.
Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
There's something you should know before we go on.
Oh. Are you married? Is that why you don't want me around?
Still love me? No, you survived because of my blood. I am a vampire. You are bound to me.
What? You're joking, right? That's like slang for something like catcher or some fetish term, right? Not like a blah, blah, vampire, right?
I'm afraid not. My blood commingles with your own. Commingles? A term for you is ghoul.
No, there's no such thing. This isn't funny anymore.
Don't worry, my sweet pet. I will protect you. I will make you feel incredible.
You will. I do love you so much. Whatever you are. I don't care. I just want to be with you.
Yes, always know that I adore you. I share my blood with only you, dear Heather.
What can I do to show my appreciation?
You have any money on you?
Here, that's all I've got.
Oh. I feel famished. Share your blood with me. Hon hade inte mycket blod på sig. Hoppsan, sa nu ska jag vara försiktig här. Då kommer hon vara lite groggy ett tag här, så kan den prata med mig sen igen. Men ja, det var det vi ville ha utav den här gången. Det går att ha henne med sig på något vis, men jag vet inte om det kan leda till att hon dör eller så jag brukar bara låta henne vara. Säkrare på det viset. Så vi kommer att prata med henne lite då och då från och med nu. Se om hon har någonting till oss eller så. Vad skulle vi göra nu? Ja, just det. Grout Mansion, ja. Grout.
Where to?
Just right. Så. Oj, ursäkta. Nines Rodriguez, vad gör du där?
You. What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same thing.
No.
That wasn't really a yes or no question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Why? What's inside? Och då bara gå då. Då får man det här. Calling Dr. Grout, you encounter Nines at Grout's Mansion and he seemed a bit out of sorts. Så det här är då Grout's Mansion. Och inuti kommer vi... va? Jaha, jag fastnade. Det finns väldigt mycket fiender här inne. Och alla är... Jag tror alla är människor. Och många, det finns två typer utav dem. Ändå så står de sådär och är lite halvgarn. Jag tror de är ghouls, alla som är här inne. Så att de är lite smittade utav den här Malkavian-sjukdomen. Jag tror vi gör så här att vi drar Bloodfall rätt tidigt. Och sen kommer vi ha den på oss så länge vi kan, helt enkelt. För det finns fiender här inne. Du ser han som går här, det är den andra typen. Och de har någon slags klor på Venus, en form av handske. You just entered Grout's Mansion and something about it doesn't feel quite right. Och de här gör aggravated damage. De här... Ja, de här jävlarna i alla fall. Ja, just det. Ja. Sen runt om i här i herrgården. Vi kallar det för en herrgård. Jag antar att det är rätt. Jävla cool målning det här. Så finns det såna här inspelningar som Alistair Grout har gjort.
It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my supernatural longevity. I am thinking upon unfortunate phenomenon in particular of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactylpintolism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition or that of my beloved wife lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination of memories recovered from our childhood. I'm most certain it has nothing to do with the relationship between myself, my parents, and my genitals. Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Han har mycket intressant att säga, den här herren. Vi plockar upp hans bok. Beneath your abilities you will gain nothing from it. Okej. Okay. Han har bara 2 i dodge, men ja, tydligen så. Ja, det har ju bashing. Det skulle ju kunna vara bra.
Another unfortunate casualty to tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the disappearance of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful gurgling of the lobotomized, like a newborn babe discovering the sky. I shall still find their subjects as surely as I find bloody sustenance in the night, but this climate, I fear, may never be replicated.
Ja, ni såg vad jag gjorde där. Jag drog in några spakar så... Ja. Vi tar hand om de här först då. Så nu är han på backen i alla fall, så nu kanske vi kan... De är ju som sagt bara människor, så det... Och det här är det lättaste sättet att ta hand om dem, tycker jag. Alla de här dörrarna är låsta. Ja, nu kommer jag ihåg vad vi ska göra. Vi ska dra i den här. Så ja. Finns det inte en inspelning? Nej, inte här inne. Åh, så mycket knivar som ligger överallt som man skulle kunna sälja. Där har vi en inspelning.
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen. What I would give for just one interview, a few simple questions of a plague-ridden woman who met her end at dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation could be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night and must make an atrocious mess. My studies proceed at a languid pace. I'm mired in foul ennui as my wife's innocent nonsense. My subjects grow restless without proper supervision, but I cannot pull myself back from this black depression. How many nights I've wasted now, gazing from the tower walk, pondering the frailty of existence.
Ja. Pondering. Här ska vi se, här har vi lite mer fiender tror jag. Ja. Jag är lite osäker på vart jag är just nu. Nu vet jag vart jag är. Vad fan gör de? Står och glor. Och nu vaknar de till liv där. Ja. Och då tar det lite längre tid att regenerera den gula skadan som sagt. Om man går här så tror jag man kommer tillbaka ut. Nähä. Så där kommer vi ifrån. Vi prövar här först då. Det var jag som tänkte ett fel håll. Så de här två dörrar leder bara ut dit vi var tidigare. Det här rummet är lite coolt. För det ser ut som det är speglar, men haha. Det är ingenting på det bordet, men det är någonting här.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility or even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding of the vampiric condition is woefully lacking and mired in suspicion and pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government. A rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction, so that I may move more expeditiously toward a cure.
Det ska finnas en bok här någonstans som man kan dra i, men jag kommer fan inte ihåg vart den är.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. Or poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect that their overtures were hand-tailored to what must be my obvious infatuation with reason, for the devil would do well to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, Their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the provenance of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
Så där ja. Vi plockar upp Terror Fang. Decreases your chance to frenzy. Väldigt användbar. Ja just då kommer vi ut här alltså. Går man här. Och sen upp här. Och sen rakt fram här. Tar och sparar här för vi har gjort lite framsteg. Kommer vi till nästa del. Förhoppningsvis kraschar det inte och det gjorde det inte. Ska vi se här. Ja, vi har ju där inne, men sen har vi även mer inspelningar.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered a disturbing new symptom of this affliction. Frequently, in conversation, I will hear voices emanating from other vampires, voices that are not their own, but which seem to have insight into their lives beyond what I could gather from simple conversation. These voices seem to echo from deep within my fellow vampires, and I cannot be certain if this symptom belongs to my strain of the illicit or theirs. The voices are various and inconsistent. I dare not mention this symptom to my vampiric peers, for they have proven themselves true predators to whom I could be loath to reveal any sign of weakness. Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm their source, I will listen. The information the voices have given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire whose name I shall not commit to recording in the interests of self-preservation.
Men fin det där inne. Åh, så gott. En kvar. Just det finns en nyckel dit. Ja. Men vi plockar upp lite, dels plockar vi upp lite bloodpacks, vilket är nice. Vi plockar även upp Elder Vitae, eller hur nu uttalar det. Extremely potent blood. The house and wares of its origin are probably best left unexplored. Och det är sånt där item som nästan är för bra för att användas, typ, som det finns i alla rollspel. Men jag kan tänka mig ett par ställen där det skulle kunna komma till användning. Ja just det här området ja. Ja. I några av de här rummen så finns det fiender. Morfin, ja. Trevligt. Jag vet inte varför de bara står och glor, men ja, jag klagar inte. Jaha. Inte vad ni har trött på er. Det finns en liten gömd väg som man kan gå upp och se in i de här... Okej, vi har en där och en där. Ja. Har vi mer? Var inte den här inne? Nej. Noll skada. Så. Jag gör för jävla dålig skada alltså. Inte ens blood heal funkar som den ska när jag har aggravated damage tydligen. Och nu så kommer det lite grann. Är det någonting jag måste fan lägga mer points så är det blood heal. Men det är ju, kommer alltid någonting som behöver experience points. Så jag, nu ska vi se. Jag tror det är hit vi ska. Ja, det stämmer. Vi ska upp här. Suga blod, suga blod, suga blod. Och här har vi nästa inspelning.
The voices have increased in frequency and direction of late. They have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings.
Femman är bloody på, just det.
Again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for my growing fear. If the voices are to be believed, then my caution is warranted, for they speak of his blackest crimes, both past and future. More than once, I have seen the suspicion in his eyes and heard the distrust in his voice when speaking with me. The fear must register on my face, as it is all I can do in these moments to keep from crying out in chorus with the voices. I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention. I no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around him. The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless. I have secluded myself within the mansion. I know he will strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows that I know. I have taken precautions to protect my beloved wife, but you will have to wait until our immediate safety is guaranteed. The mansion was constructed with security in mind, but at that time I was not privy to the full range of vampire capabilities. The voices echo in the twisted corridors of my psyche, dark whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Ja, han har inte fel. Så ja. Tar vi sparar här igen. Nu ska vi till ett nytt område och det kan bli som vanligt att det hänger sig eller hackar eller vet jag, kraschar. The fuck? Ja, här ligger då Grout. Fast det finns en del teorier om att det inte är han. Att för att vampyrer blir ju till ren aska och inte ett skelett så här. Men ja. Jag vet inte. Hur som haver? Nej, där kommer ifrån. Hur som haver. I'm not Grout, you already killed him.
How is that? Cities could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Who the hell are you? Wait, let's discuss this.
Babble your native tongue in the pits of the abyss. I will not hear it anymore.
But
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire. All agents of Satan shall return to whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the Archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
yeah, whatever. Ja. Nu har vi ett litet problem här i att det finns såna här ja, de här ghoul-snubbarna brinner och eld gör fruktansvärt mycket skada. Så nu ska vi ha börsan redo. Vi tar och sparar här igen. Och det där var Grünfeld Bach. Han är en vampyrjägare. Vilket kanske ni kunde räkna ut. Ja. Så nu måste vi hitta en väg ut härifrån. Shit. Åh, vad snabba de är ibland. Kommer inte ihåg exakt vilken vägen ska gå här nu, men... Nej, inte där. Kommer ingen ner då? Nej. Grünfeld Bach. Kommer se mer av honom senare i spelet. nu får vi göra en flykt ut genom fönstret. Krascha inte, krascha inte, krascha inte, krascha inte. Ja, bra, det klarar sig. Då var det klart. Nu ska vi dra upp och prata med LaCroix. Hackade till igen.
Evening there. Something burning? Smells like someone burnt your burgers.
I don't smell anything. I got an appointment with LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double space burgers.
The Primogens still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you are not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
Grout's dead.
Grout's dead? What?
Who's Bach? He tried to burn me up and he really hates you.
Bach! Every time I think he's lost the sense. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
Bach didn't know Grout was dead.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. Like many mortals, their so-called faith is nothing but a conduit through which they quench their killing urge. Who else would have killed Grout?
On the way in, I saw Nines Rodriguez leaving the mansion.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez? Because if it was, the consequences... Do you know where this might lead? Do you really have any idea?
I'm positive it was Nines. This may mean war with the Anarchs, is that right?
It means, under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the Anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed. You're becoming quite indispensable to me. So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I'll go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
All these tasks have left me a little short on cash.
Yes, of course. Here. I can't have one of my representatives running around ill-equipped for that task.
$300. Woohoo! So what do I do now?
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
Keep the keys. I'm going in topside, but I had a few questions first.
One or two, but that's all.
How does Bach know you?
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather, who pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America. They never learn.
The Society of Leopold?
Witch hunters. An anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors, whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
What's a blood hunt?
A blood hunt is a death sentence. When one commits a high crime against our society, a blood hunt may be called. It is then the responsibility of the city's kindred to bring the offender final death.
I see. I'm ready to go to the museum now.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Oj, där finns jag också. Okej. Ja. Mycket pengar då. 1068. Your bulging wallet makes you the undead Rockefeller. Ja. Detta uppdrag är nog ett av de tråkigaste i hela spelet tycker jag. Det är... Museumet alltså. Nej. Nej. Men... jag tänkte innan vi... Museumet blir i nästa avsnitt. Men i detta avsnitt innan vi avslutar så ska vi ta och... först och främst ska vi ta och lönnmörda den här även nere i parkeringshus-garage-saken. Som de ville att vi skulle göra, det här gänget. Modquest-saken. Och han är på första våningen här. Nej, han är på andra våningen. Så är det. Nu finns det lite... De har placerat lite säkerhetsvakter här nere nu också, så får passa sig lite. Jag kommer inte ihåg riktigt vart de... Ja, där har vi en, ja. Så smyger vi förbi honom lite snyggt och prydligt. Bra ställe att plocka upp lite mer ammunition också. Ja. The Museum. Även där så är det ju en väldans massa vakter. Och det är inte tänkt att man ska gå på en massaker där inne som man sa. Och det finns mycket säkerhetskameror och sånt också. Mycket alarm som går av och det är jobbigt istället. Det är han. Nu ska vi se här. Så inte det är några vakter här. Nej. Humanity lost. Men så är det. Så är det. Sen får man lite följdquests också efter det här. Nu ska vi se. Så där. Då är vi klara med det. Och innan vi avslutar dagens episod så ska vi träffa Venus igen. För nu har vi gjort lite main quests och då har de lite pengar till oss. Jag vet inte om sidoquest räknas också, men jag tror inte det. Jag tror det är när man gör main quest som det räknas som att det har gått lite tid och då finns det pengar att hämta där. Men ja, Elizabeth Dane, skeppet och Grouts Pension. Ett bra avsnitt. Ja just det, när vi ändå är här.
Hey, you. Look, I'm sorry about before. You see, I'm a very passionate person about everything, about art, entertainment, love. Kent says that is why he chose me.
No problem, Patty. I found Kent Allen Ryan for you.
You are totally awesome. Now it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent?
Ja, och då... Tar man tvåan där, I just saw him out in the alley, då kan man gå dit och dödna. He went to San Diego for some business deals he had to act fast on. Men du kan också skicka henne till botten av The Abandoned Hospital där. Där är ju Pisha och hon kommer ju att äta upp henne då. Så vi skickar henne till sjukhuset, till Pisha. Yeah, no problem. Just go on down there. He'll be looking for you.
Money, right? Been a while. Your money's been piling up. Here, that should provide for an interesting evening.
$375. Nice. Very nice. Kommer behöva de pengarna när vi kommer till nästa del. Vilket vi gör efter museumen. Då ska vi till Hollywood. Ja, jag trodde det kraschade. Men ja, vi har inte så mycket annat att göra just nu förutom museumet då.
My man, what is up?
I need to do some shopping, Larry. Kan sälja den. Så kan vi sälja lite sånt här. Och den. Och den. Och den. Ja, vi börjar få lite blod nu. Så där ja. Inte för att jag behöver vapnarna dit vi ska, men kan vara bra att ha lite ammunition till senare. Men ja, det var allt för idag. I nästa avsnitt blir det museum och Hollywood. Det ska bli trevligt. Som vanligt vill jag tacka för att ni har tittat. Det är alltid nära. Ha det bra, ta hand om er. Ha en trevlig morgon, middag, kväll, vad det nu är när ni tittar på det här. Och vi ses i del 9 blir det. Tja då!